Well, hello everybody. Hi, my name is Nisi. I'm a spiritual reader from out of Atlanta, Georgia. So I thought that maybe I can come on tonight and do a reading on a person, a celebrity. Well, to me, this person, she's a celebrity to me because her name is out there. But I'm sure some spiritual readers or tarot readers didn't touch really done a separate reading, like a reading by herself. So this person I'm talking about really is Rubi Rose, because I don't know, that girl came up in my head. Like I kind of got this little kind of vision, I call it. And as y'all, if you're looking at my finger, honey, I slammed my pinky finger. Well, not slammed it, but what I did, I picked up a bag wrong and it snapped. Oh, child, don't get me to think about it. But all I know is snapped my nail, like from the bed, my finger bed, lifted up. Oh, this hurt. And I just got my nails done. And this doesn't usually happen, but that's all right. But I'm going to let it heal. The nail's still attached. So I'm going to let it heal and let it grow out. And I'm going to get my nails done next week. So I'm going to give this finger a time. But anyway, moving back to Rubi Rose. So I am thinking about doing a reading on her. So let's get into it because I really want to know, honestly, I want to know what really happened between her and Daryl. Because for him to, because she leaked out some DMs last year. And everybody dang talking. And in the DM, it just seems like he just kept in contact with her. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people feel indifference about him. And I understand that his fans, are feeling that, highly fans don't like him. But you got to understand, y'all. I'm going to say it like this. Homie, he seemed messy. And remember I said a couple of videos ago about him, about Daryl. I think I said something about him when I did the last video, a video on Daryl, a reading on him. And I did say it, that his energy seemed off. And when I seen him, I felt the same thing. I mean, that's a gift that I have. But who knows? But anyway, I just want to get into a reading about Rubi Rose because it's so strange. He DM'd her, after him, and y'all know I don't want to do no more readings on Holly, but I'm going to bring her name up because she was a part of the conversation. But anyway, that him and Holly had a little fight, an argument, and he went talking to, went sending some message to Rubi Rose. So everybody got mad at her, like it was her fault. And I'm sitting here like, why is always the female fault? The guy came straight to her. She didn't ask for him. But guess what? She was more being respectful, Even though I saw that there was something that that Rubi Rose put on Twitter or something. I'm not sure, but I heard that she said, "Oh, I'm missing." I think something about she missing Daryl or something. DDG. But let me get into this reading, honey, because I'm taking too long. But anyway, what I want to read about? Oh yeah. Why did Rubi Rose and Daryl / DDG broke up? Why did they break up? Holy Spirit, Lord. Let me get to this answer, Lord. Jesus, give me the right answers. So why did Rubi Rose and DDG split up? I want to know, why did they split up? Why did Rubi Rose and DDG, or Daryl, because I told you I don't like calling him DDG, but I have to say DDG because that's all people know about. Why did Rubi Rose and Daryl split up? Why? Because I want to get to the nitty gritty. I think I got a feeling. The real reason why. Because everybody pretty much like dogged her out, y'all. I mean, the fans dogged her out, baby. Let me see. Why did Ruby Rose and Daryl / DDG? Okay. Let's see what we got here. So we'll start off with my first 3 cards. So we got the Hangman in reverse. Can y'all see that? Oh, I'm sorry. And then we got the High Priest upright. And then we have, I'm going for the first 3 cards first. The 8 of Wands upright. Okay. Okay, so the first 3 cards, it start off that, so it seems like with the Hangman in reverse and the High Priest and the 8 of Wands, those 3 cards tells me that there was some sacrifice in their relationship. There was some secrets. Like I'm trying to figure out what kind of secrets though. Like maybe somebody was like, I see that somebody was holding some information. Like I'm gonna get like it's something information they were holding, and it's like things changed. And then also I'm gonna go down to the next card. I'm gonna go back to those 3 cards in a minute. I got the Judgment in reverse. I have the Page of Wands upright. And I have the King of Cups in reverse. And then going down to the bottom, go ahead and get this reading over with. If I can go ahead and give y'all the correct reading. The Ace of Cups upright. 2 of Swords in reverse. And the 10 of Swords upright. And then we had last in the bottom, not last card was what is this? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So let me get this. So they were indifference. So okay, so the first 3 cards I said it was like some type of, there was some delay. There was some indecisions. Then you have like somebody had to make a quick decision. Like I don't know what her sign is, so I feel like with those 3 cards, with the Hangman, the Highest Priest, and the 8 of Wands, but then I go to the bottom 3. Underneath these cards was the Judgment, which is the Page of Wands, and then the King of Cups. So let's go to somebody wants to be free from the relationship. Uh, there was a lot of manipulations. I don't know what sign is Ruby Rose, but it's like it was a lot of manipulation, and then they had compassion for one another. Like, let me tell y'all something. Daryl was actually, he's a guy who likes to fall quickly for a person. Once he fall for you, he go hard, right? There was some confusions, and it was a very bad pain. It was a painful ending, like, and it's like it was a missed opportunity from her, from what I see. But then, I don't know what sign she is, but I do see that the real reason is that they was indifference on a lot of things. They both wasn't going on the right path. Um, it doesn't really show like a conflict of some sort, but it was a lot of manipulation. Um, like somebody wants to be free from the relationship. So I'm guessing Ruby was, I think she got bored with Daryl. I think that's what happened. I think because he falls too deeply, too hard. Mm-hmm. I think because they're both young. Um, I feel like it's just that they both grew apart from one another. I didn't see any cheating in these cards, but hold up. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold up. I'm wrong. Let me go back because I'm about to say the wrong thing. So when somebody say they want to be free spirit or free or live their own, live their own way, do what they want to do, I sense that both of them had the same mindset because they was doing whatever they want to do. Okay. Also, when I got the Ten of Swords, it says painful ending, ruin, deeds, ruin, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. Like they, like it was like they both was being petty towards each other. So it was like both of them had the same mindset. And I think, I think personally, they might have ended something with each other um, at the wrong time. Because let me tell you, they both really looks like to me from what it was like a lot of it was just like it was up and down somewhere down the line. I'm just trying to see. I see like I feel like he walked away from her. And she was like, whatever, like, is what it is. Like, I guess because there wasn't no way that he can manipulate the situation anymore, or she can manipulate. Like, I guess, like I said, the relationship can get bored with one another because, they both have these minds, the ego minds or something, I guess. But from what the cards are telling me, they both were indifferent on a lot of things. Things have changed from how they were in the beginning. And there was a lot of manipulation into the relationship. Like, maybe it could have been like sometimes this card can tell me that manipulation can be something sexual, basically, like how would I say it? I'm trying to think of it. Where a person can argue with you, and then next thing you know, you in the bed together. But then after a while, it's like they just start cussing each other out. But the cards was saying basically it was just like they wanted to end it. I don't know, like he ended it, but then she ended it too. Like it's pretty much like they grew apart. They was indifference on a lot of things. Um, I feel like he wanted to be free. She wanted to be free, do her own thing. He do his own thing. And it's like it was whatever. Like it wasn't no more manipulation out of the relationship anymore, basically. So they both was doing some type of dirty stuff, to be honest with you. Mm. So, but but they, you, from what I'm looking at it from these cards is that, like, I got the Two of Swords. And it says the lesser two evils: no right, no choice, confusion, fear, worry, indecision, information overload, release, and delays. I see that it was him, there were two, and it was her too. Like they both like with the hangman, it says it has delays on the hangman in reverse, and then I have the Two of Swords in reverse. So so I don't know which sign is Ruby Rose, but as far as I'm concerned, it seems like they grew apart from one another, and they both was like want to do their own thing. Like it was whatever. Like it was like both was kind of manipulating each other. Like what the heck? They just indifference on a lot of things. So, but it was a painful ending. Like it might have been the point where somebody, I felt like the manipulation, like maybe Daryl felt like he got done wrong by Ruby Rose. Like he felt like she betrayed him. So it was he get hurt too. So I feel like they both was like tugging with each other anyway. So it was some indifference things. They were young. I mean, they still young, but this thing, baby, they're young couples. So it's just like they was indifference on a lot of things. And somebody, both parties want to do their own thing. So I guess no more manipulation out of each other. That's how I'm looking at it. It's like, what y'all call that, toxic? So, yeah. And honestly, if it was really that bad, you guys, he wouldn't, kept in contact with her. So it really probably wasn't no bad blood. You know what I'm saying? So that's what got me. And so I want to ask this question about Ruby Rose, because also I end up getting a vision about her meeting a new guy. But I'm going to see. Like a vision that she's going to be somebody that either into sports. And actually, she's going to be living her best life. That's what I got. I mean, it was a quick vision, you guys. So let me see. Let's see what I want to ask. Who will be Ruby Rose next love interest? No, I ain't gonna do that. Let's just say is there a special guy coming Ruby Rose way? Is there a special guy coming towards Ruby Rose way? Let's see. Is there a special guy coming towards Ruby Rose way? Like a guy that she's gonna date or be with. Let's see. I swear, everybody was just clowning that girl. Boy, that girl ain't did nothing nobody. She's just minding her business right about now. And she still kind of feels some way about, Daryl. But eventually, she can get over him soon. But let me see what these cards say about if she's going to find a new guy. Let's see. Is there another love interest? Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Um, so we got the Five of Cups upright. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles upright. We have the Knight of Cups upright. And then we have the, I'm sorry, Knight of Cups in reverse, sorry. And then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. The Imperia in reverse. The Devil upright. And we have the Six of Swords reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. And we have the Seven of Wands. Oh, Seven of Wands reverse. All right, what we got here? Let's go ahead and read these. This reading will be a little longer. Okay, so she will be she's gonna be moving on because she's accepted the loss. So she's gonna have her standards gonna be very high for a reason because guys tend to think she's easy. So she's gonna very high standards means keep holding herself to the highest, making sure that she's not gonna, fall for the okie dokie again. So then let's see. She's gonna have a little jealousy in her corner because she's finally, like I said, she's still, in her feelings a bit. So let's see. So she does have regrets. And so let's see. She's gonna be, like I said, she's actually gonna when the person come, she's gonna be stubborn, you guys. Like literally, she's gonna have such a higher standard about herself. But then it showed that she's gonna be okay. She's gonna come off with this toxic behavior. Oh girl, you gotta relax. So let's see. She's gonna have another toxic relationship. So she's going okay, so right now I feel that she's going to be dating. She's gonna date, somebody, a person. But she has emotional baggage that's gonna be dragging her. And so it's just wherever she goes, that toxic gonna follow with her. Um she's gonna give up on, her confidence is gonna drop, you guys. Um so she's finally going to release herself and become better because she's gonna, like I said, she's gonna accept moving on. She's still gonna have some emotional damage towards her when she does go back into dating. I'm sure she's dating now, but she's still like literally having some emotional, things going on with her because did she just text something? Not text. I'm sorry. Did she just something she sent on Twitter, right? About her missing Daryl. From what I heard. So I feel. Let me tell you this. Coming from out of a relationship, and the person that you love hard too, and you made this silly mistake, the silly decision to let that person go because you guys could have learned from one another because you both was doing manipulate things with one another. And I'm talking about her and Daryl. And of course he moved on. But with her, I feel that she still is coming out of the, she will eventually move on, but she's still gonna have a lot of baggage coming with her. Her meeting the guy is she's gonna actually have her standards gonna be very high, because guys look at her like she's a sex symbol. She's very pretty. But she's, it's a lot of toxic gonna follow her because of her last relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the reading on Ruby Rose. Um, I do see that in the card she will be dating. Um, I did get a vision that she's gonna be dating somebody who's possibly into sports. That's the vision I got. But she's gonna have a lot of high standards. She's gonna be pretty much kind of, she's gonna have to be hard with this person. And like I said, this is a person who's in the sports, and she's not gonna have really too much trust because of what happened with her and her ex. So it's like literally they both was her, Ruby Rose and Daryl were both doing malicious things with one another. I'm sure that's what caused toxic in a relationship. And so they just finally decide to move on from one another. So that's how it really ended. And it ended on something painful, because it was like, it's like, whatever, you want to do your own thing, I'm gonna do my own thing. But they could have at least worked the difference out. But it was really, with those two, it was just, it wasn't really much going on. It was just the fact that they both just didn't, I guess they got bored with one another. And they wanted to basically, move on towards something else. Or they probably was just sitting there being petty to one another, saying, well, then you know what, if you're going to be with somebody, I'm going to be with somebody. It was, I guess Ruby didn't think that Daryl was going to do it. But with her, I feel like literally she's going to eventually date somebody who's in the a sports. I mean, people gonna be like, what? Girl gonna be like, she's gonna have high standards. They're gonna, it's like, it's gonna be a challenge, because he's I don't know, I felt like it was a basketball player, but I'm not sure about that. But I feel like it's gonna be somebody in sports. And I feel like she ain't gonna have too much trust in the guy, before a guy who's in sports. You know what I'm saying? But I had thought about her, because I end up like, you know what? For some reason, when she do get get in a settled relationship, after she get over this hump that she was going through with her feelings or whatever, when she do eventually move on, I feel like she's gonna, because when you're young, you're gonna live and learn. But she's gonna learn a lot, and she's honestly, homegirl gonna probably have a better relationship, and than what everybody would expect for her, because people think she's that type of girl, like who's like a slut bucket or something. So I know this video is going on long, but also I want to just touch bases. I found out that, just going to Halle Bailey. I found out that she said some dissing somebody. Oh yeah, Krishan Rock. Is that her name? And I'm sitting here like, Halle, baby, let's just not do that. Let's keep it cute. Because the reason why I say that, because you may want to quiet, kind of pin down a bit. Because even though I'm not a big fan of Krishan, I will say this: homegirl was trying to let you know about your boyfriend. That's all. That's all she was doing. She was just, I mean, people felt like it was messy, but she was like, no, that dog needed, sometimes every dog have his fleas, so you need the dog on spade that joke or spray or something. But for what I'm saying is that I think my opinion is like, Halle, be careful, honey. Because don't be pointing a finger at another woman when you're going to be pointing it back at yourself. So that's all I'm gonna say. Because from what I have seen, in the readings that I have done about you, baby, and your boyfriend now, you'll be shocked. But as far as I'm concerned, sure, trust me. And let me go ahead and clarify this. No relationship isn't perfect. No relationship isn't perfect. Okay. Because everybody gonna have their ups and downs. But that I will say that. But then also, Chad, um, people gonna go through problems in their relationships. But don't, this is one thing I don't like for women to start doing, or men, is trying to ease away from the conflict. Like, what I mean by ease away from the conflict, or ease away from the argument, I would say that. Or try to, try to say, oh, it's not your fault, it's my fault. All some type of mess that it doesn't make sense. First of all, stop blaming yourself, because it might not be you. Talk about the issue and resolve it. That's it. That's how you would handle the conversation and handle it. Because running from it, it's going to still continue to follow you. That's how I look at it. If you know what I mean, because every time you try to run away from conflicts, it's going to come back around following you. That's how I look at it. But hey, you guys, this is my reading for Ruby Rose. Let me know any questions in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Until then, have a wonderful night. Be blessed.